Come on. All right.
Hey.
This is Dirty Earn Show. Dirty Earn, Daniel Otis. Somebody should have told you. Here on this lovely spring evening. Mm-hmm. It was a great day. Did a lot of picking weeds and planting seeds.
That's what you did.
That is what I did. It's spring, man. We got to get the flowers going so they come up for the summer and all of that. You know?
Yeah, the thing is, I always miss the time to plant. So I saw you.
There's never. It's time to plant now. This is when you plant.
There's no day like today.
Yeah, just start
Much
now.
like other things.
You know, it is what it is, and we are here to talk about what? A couple things. We got a couple things to talk about. First, I wanted to talk about this. What is this guy? His last name is Beatty. What's his first name?
His first name is Samuel.
Samuel Beatty, who is a phenomenon on the internet.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
He does something called internal Chinese boxing. He calls it Gung Fu.
Mm-hmm.
Gungfu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he does moves. Daniel says he does moves. He is, what does he describe himself as? He describes himself as and I'm not here to make fun of this man. I'm here to ask people if he's, if they're into it. He is a native New Yorker, actor, hip-hop dancer, martial arts choreographer, and a rapper. And do you have some of his stuff? I got some of his stuff.
You do?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see here.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that the snake? That's
all right. Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay, so this is him.
Okay.
That's him. Okay, now this is what everybody watches. Okay. Okay. So I watched this last night. Oh, this is the one. This is the one that took me out last night. Shins. Oh, okay. All right. So now that you guys got a little dose, I was wondering. Actually, shout out to him. So he's been going viral, right?
Yes.
He's been going viral, and I mean, my apologies, Mr. Beatty. I mean, I would love to go viral like that, but man, I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard. I'm not sure. It says you're an actor, so I'm not sure if this is a character or if this is just what you're doing. It says you're an entrepreneur. I want to take you serious, so I would like to, anybody who knows this man or, patronizes his business, I'd like you to let me know if he's official tissue. You know what I mean? But this had me on my back laughing. The lack of footwork, the turning your back on the opponent stuff, and just the slow movements reminded me of, like Timu Steven Seagal. You know what I'm saying?
Steven Seagal had the quick hand movements.
This guy has quick hand movements.
Yeah. A lot of Mm-hmm.
But it just seemed like the footwork is just off. It's just when you have, you know what I'm saying, it just looked like you could be easily kicked over.
There's a television show called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and there's this character named Mac who likes to think that he is a karate black belt, but it's something that he developed in his mind because he found a black belt on the side of the road.
And so I think it's like destiny.
Yeah, it was destiny that he got that belt. And so I'll show a clip of what he looks like doing this.
All right, this is a great opportunity to showcase some skills and just put on a clinic.
I would rather you did it.
Well, I think the people are going to want to see that.
Okay, well,
Lots of that stuff right there.
Yeah. It's, you know, some people like think he got the force. I mean, this guy.
he said he has the force.
This guy, he's probably very strong if he gets a hold of you. Mm-hmm. Probably very strong if he gets a hold of you, but it seems like it'd be very hard for him to get a hold of you. It's just if you keep the distance. If you know how to fight a little bit, I mean, it just doesn't seem like this guy is very hard to beat if he's doing that. But it seems like he's just a fight choreographer. So it's just like he wants to do this stuff. So if you're shooting a martial arts movie or something like that, then maybe you want those services.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I don't know. I would go to your local Taekwondo gym and ask like a real black belt.
Well, who's to say, right? I mean,
what do you mean?
Who's to say what kind of training this guy has?
Well, I mean, he's probably got like the same training that Rudy Raymore had in Dolomite. Show that clip. You know what I mean? He's probably just saying like a Dolomite fighting scene. You could do that. If you want to do that, then he's your man. Actually, that's a great idea. If you're making a film like Dolomite, then that would be an amazing, you know?
This is one of the fight scenes, right?
Oh, yeah. You never seen a Dolomite fighting scene? This is great.
No.
This is great. Watch this.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay. Confrontation.
What do you want, man?
FBI.
Oh.
What do you want?
You just asked the...
You're under arrest.
Oh, what are those, huh?
You're gonna have to take me!
Oh! 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 Came with the backhand.
You're dead.
Oh!
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
That was insane. But you know what? He would be amazing. He would be like,
Yeah.
Samuel Beatty would be like the final boss in a Dolomite movie.
Yeah, so I'm not hating on Samuel Beatty because I'm pretty sure there's somebody watching this like, oh, he said he watched it and he laughed. Yeah, I watched it and I laughed just like I watched Dolomite and laughed.
Yeah. It's all good.
That was, I mean, because you could, the stuff that Samuel Beatty's doing, I mean, he says he's a choreographer. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, the stuff is hilarious, man. It's magical internet stuff. Look at that.
Let's see.
Look at he's coming. Oh,
One more time.
Wu Dang Shan Fang Zheng. He making up words, right?
That felt strong, you know?
Man, that looked like it took everything out of him.
A lot of movement.
Yeah. It looked like it took a lot out of him, you know? If you see that guy in a park, you're looking for a big van with a bunch of people that are just like that. You know what I'm saying? And a caregiver. That's all. You know. I think that guy's a jewel, man.
Come on, man.
What?
That
guy is a gem.
Yeah.
You know, he's a carefree guy. He's traveling to Paris. He's doing all kinds of fly stuff. He's a rapper too. Yeah, he's a rapper. I haven't heard any of his raps, but I've seen his dance moves. Mm-hmm. His dance moves, you know, he does a lot of the stuff from the 70s. You know, 70s, 80s. Oh, jeez. He's doing, it's a back day. I don't know, man.
Viral sensation though. He's getting some traction.
It seems like when you get those old school, when you get those old man muscles and your skin get all loose, it's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird when you be fat like that.
You know,
he gonna rip. He gonna take some steroids and get ripped.
I don't know. At the end of the day, martial arts is just self-expression.
What's his name?
Samuel Beatty.
Samuel Beatty.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Shout out to you, man. That's the stuff dreams are made of, man. You're traveling the world. You say you're an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? You got these expensive vacations. You know what I'm saying? No woman.
Well, we don't know that.
I don't know. He's just
He could be a player on the road, man. We don't know.
He could be a player on the road.
Yeah.
Don't
a Rolling Stone.
Don't bust him out like that.
That rhymed, by the way.
Okay. All right. Samuel Beatty is he could be a ladies' man out there. Who knows?
Yeah, man.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't know where you would go where girls see you doing that.
I bet he would be great in wrestling. Wouldn't he be a great backyard wrestler? I don't
want to see none of that. I don't want to see him get hurt because I like him too much.
Oh,
right?
word.
I don't want to see nobody actually put it to the test because it just seems like a nice jab, a nice stiff jab will make him reconsider the dream. You know. Does it seem like, you know what I'm saying, some youngster, some 20-year-old kid come kick you in your leg? You're like, oh no. Bro, when I was 20 years old, I was strong as an ox. A little ox. You know?
Yeah, man. I know Samuel Beatty, he has moves. He has moves.
What are you talking about? That's what you said. Oh, yeah, okay.
The snake, man.
Yeah, dude.
The serpent.
He's got a lot going on. I need to learn. Maybe I need to learn more about Gung Fu.
Well, Gung Fu was the original name for Kung Fu.
Really?
Kung Fu. Yeah.
I learned something new. It's just not my culture, so I'm not just you know what I'm saying, on somebody else's culture like that.
The term Kung Fu, often spelled Gung Fu in Cantonese, is a popular English name for a Chinese martial art. But more accurate, a common Chinese term is Wushu.
So he using the American version.
Yeah. Okay.
Trash. I don't know.
Bro, come on, man.
You can't be culturally appropriating and then you don't got. Who taught him this? Was it a Chinese person? If it wasn't a Chinese person, man, if it wasn't like some sensei that taught him this, then he on that bullshit. He owns cultural appropriation. I want to see the dude with the Pai Mei beard that put him up on the ism.
I think this is his acting page.
Why is he dressed? Why is he dressed like Darius Rucker? This man dressed like Aaron Neville. Man, is he wearing a Canadian tuxedo with a shirt? He's wearing a denim.
He's a martial arts teacher, by the way.
Where?
in Australia.
Australia. So where's the school at? Look at this. 2,000 per day. Are you? Only in Australia. Australia. Y'all get no Vaseline on Australia.
For this?
$2,000
For this?
$2,000 per day, $400 per hour for that. Ain't no footwork involved. Man, he went out there.
What? Dude.
Man.
Okay, now I have to. Did you ever do martial arts when you were younger?
No.
You did boxing, huh?
I did a little boxing.
Okay,
but that was when I was real young.
Well, I did martial arts myself.
My kids did taekwondo for a little bit. But
right?
they learned from the masters. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I'm trying to find out where this dude learned this stuff. Yeah. That's what I want to know. Where's his school?
Dude.
Because every day, this man said $2,000 a day.
I need to find out.
He think he Bruce Lee. You ain't Michael Jai White. Who is you? Who are you, man?
martial arts.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I just want to know if you're cultural appropriating.
Where did he learn?
Yeah, where did you learn, man? Where's your teacher? That's like, yeah, I taught him everything he knows. I taught him to leave his face wide open while he's doing a slow move.
Wait, takes us on a journey growing up in New York, learning martial arts, witnessing the birth of hip hop, releasing his rap album titled Third Eye, and much more.
Man, Wu-Tang ain't signed
what?
you.
That's crazy.
So he from the old school.
Yeah. That's interesting. Internal Gung Fu instructor. So we don't know where he learned martial arts from, but he learned something somewhere.
Me too.
Haven't we all?
Me too. I could go to Australia and just, man. Australia, man, y'all take anything, man.
Man,
That's when you black, man. You go around, people just think oh yeah, this guy knows what's up. He's cool, man.
you know what though? I have seen in the martial art that I did. I have seen it to the level where have you ever seen when these masters try and do the fake chi blast and knocks the person over?
That's like what that was to me. But yeah, I know exactly. It's just like it's the same thing. It's like when those pastors be like, and they knock the person out.
Yeah.
It's the same type of thing.
It's just using the like they say it's the power of mind, but it's just really the power of like what you believe is happening.
I don't know. I feel like you can't really like teach that stuff unless you like travel and like learn from where it started, you know?
Right.
Otherwise, you shouldn't be doing stuff from other cultures if that's not where you learned it. But like if you do learn it in the States, then you should be learning it from Chinese people.
Right.
If you're doing Kung Fu. And if you're doing Taekwondo, you should be learning it from Koreans. Right? That's just how it is.
It's just culture.
Especially if you're going to be teaching it. Back in the 60s, that could get you killed.
Oh shit. Yeah, man.
Ask Bruce Lee, right? He was trying to teach that to Americans.
Here in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm. They don't care where it was.
Yeah, dude.
You know.
Even in a melting pot like the Bay Area, he was chastised and yep. Yeah. Yeah, man. See, that's that's what I would see like a Mortal Kombat character when you do down right square or something like that.
Man, as long as it take you to get as long as it even take you to reach back to do one of the moves, some old 22-year-old, 25-year-old kid to let off four to your face, and how you looking at the sky before you even. I thought I was doing a move. I thought I was doing a move. Next thing I know, I'm waking up. People trying to give me water. We'll be back. We'll be right back after this break. That boy is a fucking joke. I was up for like an hour crying in laughter watching this fool.
This man's It's like when you were a little kid and you're a Power Ranger, right?
Yes.
That's what you look like.
It's like
that's what you look like when you're doing those moves. That's why it's offending us.
Fighting imaginary people and shit.
It's like fuck.
What is this scenario where you can go like this? What's the scenario where you're able to go like this?
He said, "Ha!" He brought the arms out.
You're not about to snake charm me. You're moving too slow. Man, I'll be right back, man.
Oh yeah, I hate soccer.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, Shall we?
Yeah. And we are back. Brief intermission.
Man.
I know I have a problem in my neighborhood from time to time with crackheads. Maybe not crackheads, maybe meth users, right? Drug abusers. I don't know what people are on these days, but I know they're on some of those things, the H and all of that.
The hard stuff.
All of the,
Pause.
what I'm saying, the Fenties and all of that. And so I know that people's neighborhoods are riddled with them. I know that it's getting cleaned up a little bit these days. But a fun thing that me and my lady like to do is when we see one on a bike, we like to yell, "Hey, my bike!" Just to see him, act very nervous and scared. It's fun to do. And there's a couple. This is an old story, but a story I just found out about.
What story is that?
There was a couple in Visalia, California, that were setting up bikes in their driveway.
Oh, this story.
They were setting up bikes on their property, and when the people would come to steal the bikes, they would beat them with stuff, baseball bats and hands and feet. And they were filming it and putting it online. And this went on for months before they were apprehended and ultimately acquitted.
Yes.
I mean, geez, this is vicious. This is vigilante stuff. This is like Frank Castle, the Punisher.
Yeah. Dark stuff.
This is
Dark.
This is very dark.
It's not okay.
Well, I mean, some people might think it's, I live in a country. We live in a country where people like violence.
Well, yeah, but
Violence to people that are criminals. But, I mean, these people are kind of like inviting criminal activity and then pouncing upon it.
yes, not only are they inviting criminal activity, they're preying on like desperate criminals. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's not like Batman hunting down the Joker and beating him to a pulp. This would be like somebody who's stealing a bike. Although maybe Batman would beat the crap out of them too.
Yeah, Batman would definitely beat them up too.
He would probably break some bones.
Yeah, but Batman wouldn't set up a bike.
No, he doesn't do. No.
So I don't know, what is this couple's names?
This couple,
Corey
Curnutt.
Pause. Corey Curnutt.
Oh, Curnutt. And Savanahh
Corey Curnutt.
Grillot or Grillot.
Savanahh Grillot and Corey Curnutt.
They've been victims of car break-ins themselves. So this is their origin.
So this is the origin story.
This is the origin story.
They were tired of people breaking into their whip.
Yeah.
Whip is a car, for those that don't know.
Uh-huh.
And they were angry. They built this rage inside.
Yes.
And it caused them to commit violence upon people.
Says right here, that's when they decided to take the law in their own hands.
That's when they decided to take the law into their own.
Jeez, this is like Gotham. Yeah.
Gotham? I don't know. It looks like Visalia. So it's probably some madness going on in Visalia. These seem like the type of people that have a flag, 2 flags on their lawn. One probably is an American flag, a big American flag, and the other one is probably a yellow and black flag that says, "Don't tread on me."
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to put a blanket over this, but I think that, what's his name? Corey Curnutt?
Corey Curnutt?
I think Corey Curnutt may wear camouflage hats.
It could be accurate. The charges against them are pretty wild.
What were the charges?
They said they were beating people with aluminum baseball bats.
Ooh, old school.
Oh man.
Okay.
Uh,
Jeez. Do you know how angry you have to
Dude.
be to hit somebody with a bat?
Dude, it said there would be blood in the streets or on the sidewalks the next day. They were taking it too far, man. This is Punisher stuff.
This is vicious.
This is vicious, bro.
And they got off.
Pause.
I don't know. It's a man and a woman.
Hey. Yeah.
And they got off scot-free. No probation. Not guilty.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess the Visalia police were giving them some type of thank you. That's what that was.
I guess.
The justice system giving them some type of thank you. Almost like Commissioner Gordon gives to Batman.
Yeah, for real.
Look at their faces.
That's them right there.
They don't have the faces of innocent people. I'm sorry.
Oh, and they posted videos to YouTube.
Yeah, that's why I think they're sick.
This is sadistic.
Yeah, because is it really like, are you really doing the justice if you're putting it on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, listen. Look at this guy. It says, I used to live in Visalia. This is unsurprising.
That's why I said.
So
that's why I said
what?
it sounds like Visalia.
Wow. Okay. There's a reputation over here.
Yes, it's like New Mexico.
That would be what Mike Tyson would sound like saying New Mexico.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. That's what I was saying.
New Mexico.
That's what they call that place. You know, and Visalia seems like it's a place that's very similar. Rural place in California. Nothing going on. You know. Applebee's. I don't even know if they had Applebee's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you wouldn't think they would be like filming bait and switch. It's like hunting humans to me.
That's what they were doing.
You know what I mean?
That's what they were doing.
You know,
they put it up for they put it up for everybody's entertainment.
Setting up man traps, not bear traps, but man traps.
Oh, woman traps.
Or woman traps. He was getting whoever.
Yeah, getting whatever dirty blood on them. You know, a lot of those people got dirty blood. And, you know. I seen a dude yesterday. I seen it when I was at work yesterday. I seen a dude with scabs all over his head.
Yeah.
And he had his mouth open. It's so scary, man. It's so scary. He looked like something off Princess Bride.
Yeah. Well, don't you remember when like people taking the law in their own hands? Remember when the guy used to dress up like that superhero and go out to the street like a real guy?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, but that's so silly. That's so silly, man. You could get hurt doing that shit.
You could really lose your life.
Dude, I know some dudes that just punch people, and the people, they just, every time they punch somebody, the person just go down. Like, I don't understand, like, when people just like, you think you can fight that good? Okay. You better have some weapons, because these people out here, man, like, you come across the wrong dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he gonna hit you, and you gonna fall.
Yeah, people like Samuel Beatty.
Samuel Beatty ain't doing that. He's not doing that. That guy Samuel Beatty is an angel.
Oh,
that guy's a sweetheart. That guy is just he's just a teddy bear, you know. But yeah, man.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
You know, you could dress up like you think you're a superhero. See, that's why they had baseball bats. Because they didn't have the chunkum skills. They couldn't come from the shoulders with it.
Right.
So that's why they had the baseball bats. Because it's like, man, hold on, we can't just be tussling out here.
Well, this is a horrible, horrible twist on this, where it's like they're baiting people and hunting them. Batman didn't do that.
Well, you know, Batman, he's overrated.
Huh?
Yep.
No, he isn't. Not to me.
Batman trash, man.
He wasn't luring people and beating them with baseball bats.
This guy just got a bunch of money. That's what his superhero. His superpower is he got a bunch of money.
Dude, he's the world's greatest detective.
Oh, let me get this black guy to make all my weapons. Am I wrong?
Oh man, you're talking about Lucius?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Morgan Freeman, dude, he was instrumental in preparing Batman for all his heroics. Anyway, we're not talking about Batman. We're talking.
You was talking about Batman. You felt the need to tell us Batman was your favorite superhero.
Yeah, you're right.
I was talking about these animals in Visalia.
Yes. Yeah.
Animals.
Bro, these people should not be on the loose.
Well, they are.
They should not be on the loose. If you're trapping humans, you can't be allowed back in.
We're making this podcast right now. They're somewhere smoking a glass pipe.
Yeah, dude.
Allegedly. I don't know if they're doing that. They just have the faces of somebody who will want to try it.
They certainly fit the description you say.
They fit the description of somebody who wants to try it.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me take a look at them one more time. Yeah.
Yeah, look at his face. Look at them. Look at them. They're scary.
Bro, the origin story.
Mm-hmm. They got a Blue Lives Matter sticker on there.
You think?
Dude, I live next to some people who constantly did like. That's how I knew the Blue Lives Matter thing had a racial component to it, because I saw these people. Like I lived before I moved to the place I live at now. We lived in the same complex, and it had some unsavory people in the front of the complex who are obviously doing drugs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The hard kind.
Yeah.
And they had a Blue Lives Matter sticker on their thing. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, the cops gonna help me before they help you. Y'all look like y'all doing bad stuff.
It's true.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Y'all look crazy with that Blue Lives Matter thing on there. What that's supposed to mean? I know what it means.
We know.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
Shout out to the animals in Visalia. I hope y'all heckle these people every time you see them.
Dude, the hell with these people.
Well, I don't know about all that. I just, they could be going to church and getting
right.
Getting right. I don't know. Or they could be doing something unsavory. Or they could be bragging about this. They loaded up videos on YouTube, probably got tons of views.
Yeah, man.
Probably collected some cheddar off of it.
Dude, despicable.
You know what I'm saying? As Don King would say, only in America. Only in America.
What a crazy world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
What a crazy world we live in.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get out of here on that note, man. Yeah. Another smooth show. I feel like we're getting better and better as we get back to doing it regularly. I'm starting to be able to talk again.
Yeah, I feel that.
So we're going to keep the ball rolling. Try to keep the odd topics coming. If y'all got any ideas, just come with it. Let us know. This is Dirty Earn. Daniel Oda, somebody should have told you. Dirty Earn Show. We out. Yeah. Animals. Heathens.
Horrible people.
Heathens.
Horrible.
Bro. Heathens, bro. Give white people a bad name. You see black people and be like, oh, man, I hope he ain't black. Or you see a bad driver, you're like, oh, I hope he ain't Asian.
I always think that, yes.
You see something, I wonder if white people think that. Like, oh, damn, I hope this cannibal ain't white.
Oh, man, I hope this serial killer really isn't white.
Because sometimes they don't be. And I'm pretty sure they're like, oh, thank goodness. But I don't think any other race feels like the weight of the whole race like black people do.
Right.
It's so weird. It's like, how am I responsible for this shit? I don't know. How am I supposed to feel about it?
Man. Yep. It'd be like if I hear about somebody having like like really strict parents, and be like, oh man, hope it's not Asian parents.
Yeah, that's how it be. That's how it be, man.
Shoot.
Never mind me. Man, that's how. Let's go, man.